Today, let's talk about a powerful shift we can make in our lives, learning to stop being soft to everyone. Being kind and compassionate is important, but there comes a time when we need to establish healthy boundaries and prioritize our own well-being. Let's explore how to cultivate strength and resilience without losing our compassionate hearts. Understanding your worth is one of the most profound and transformative realizations you can achieve. It starts with acknowledging and embracing who you are, what you stand for, and what you bring to the world. This self-awareness is not about vanity or ego, it's about recognizing your intrinsic value and the unique qualities that make you special. When you truly understand your worth, you shift your perspective on life and your interactions with others. It means you no longer base your self-esteem on external validation or the approval of others. Instead, you come from a place of inner confidence and self-acceptance. This shift allows you to make decisions that align with your values and goals, rather than merely seeking to please those around you. To understand your worth, start by reflecting on your strengths and achievements. Take time to list your accomplishments, both big and small. This could be anything from personal milestones, such as overcoming challenges, to professional successes, like completing projects or earning promotions. Reflect on the skills and talents you've developed and the ways in which you've contributed to your community or your workplace. By acknowledging these aspects of yourself, you build a clearer picture of what you offer and why you matter. It's also important to recognize that understanding your worth involves accepting your flaws and imperfections. None of us are perfect, and that's perfectly okay. Embracing your imperfections means understanding that they do not diminish your value. Instead, they are part of what makes you human. This acceptance leads to self-compassion and a more balanced view of yourself. Part of understanding your worth is also about recognizing your needs and boundaries. When you value yourself, you become more attuned to what you need to feel fulfilled and balanced. This awareness empowers you to set boundaries that protect your well-being and ensure that your needs are met. Boundaries are not about rejecting others, but about creating a space where you can thrive without compromising your values or overextending yourself. Another key aspect of understanding your worth is learning to celebrate your successes and progress. Too often we downplay our achievements or compare ourselves unfavorably to others. Instead, take the time to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Acknowledging your progress reinforces your sense of worth and encourages you to continue pursuing your goals with confidence. Understanding your worth also means being mindful of how you allow others to treat you. When you have a strong sense of self-worth, you are less likely to tolerate disrespect or mistreatment. You become more adept at standing up for yourself and expressing your needs assertively. This self-respect creates healthier relationships and helps you build connections with those who appreciate and value you for who you are. It's important to remember that understanding your worth is an ongoing journey. It involves continuous self-reflection and growth. As you evolve and change, your understanding of your worth will also grow. Embrace this process with patience and kindness towards yourself. Each step you take towards understanding your worth brings you closer to living a more authentic and fulfilling life. In essence, understanding your worth is about recognizing and honoring your unique qualities, achievements, and needs. It's about building a strong sense of self that is grounded in self-acceptance and confidence. This deep awareness enables you to navigate life with clarity and purpose, make choices that align with your values, and foster relationships that reflect your true self. By embracing and celebrating your worth, you pave the way for a more empowered and fulfilling existence. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial for maintaining personal well-being and fostering positive relationships. It involves creating clear limits that protect your mental, emotional, and physical space while allowing for mutual respect and understanding. Establishing boundaries is not about being rigid or unkind. Rather, it's about valuing yourself and ensuring that your needs and limits are respected. To begin with, setting boundaries requires self-awareness. It starts by identifying what you need to feel safe and comfortable in various aspects of your life. This could involve recognizing situations or behaviors that cause you stress or discomfort. For example, you might need to set boundaries around your work hours to avoid burnout. or you might need to limit interactions with individuals who drain your energy. Understanding what you need helps you communicate your boundaries effectively and assertively. Effective communication is key to setting healthy boundaries. It involves expressing your needs and limits clearly and directly, without ambiguity. This means being honest about what you are and aren't willing to tolerate. For instance, if you need to limit the time you spend on work-related tasks outside of office hours, you might say, "I am only available for work-related communications between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Outside of these hours, I need to focus on personal time." Clear communication helps prevent misunderstandings and ensures that others are aware of your limits. It's also important to recognize that setting boundaries requires consistency. Once you establish your limits, it's crucial to adhere to them consistently. This consistency reinforces your boundaries and helps others understand that you are serious about maintaining them. If you are inconsistent, it can create confusion and lead to people testing or ignoring your boundaries. By standing firm, you demonstrate respect for yourself and encourage others to do the same. Another essential aspect of setting healthy boundaries is learning to say no. Saying no can be challenging, especially if you are accustomed to accommodating others or fear disappointing them. However, it is a vital skill for maintaining your well-being. Saying no allows you to prioritize your needs and prevents you from overextending yourself. It's important to remember that saying no does not mean you are rejecting or being unkind. It simply means you are being honest about your limitations. Respecting others' boundaries is equally important. Healthy boundaries are a two-way street, and respecting the boundaries of others fosters mutual respect and understanding. When you respect someone else's limits, you create a space where they feel valued and heard. This reciprocity strengthens relationships and promotes a balanced dynamic. Setting boundaries also involves managing guilt or discomfort that may arise. It's natural to feel guilty or anxious when establishing limits, especially if you're worried about how others will react. However, it's important to remember that your boundaries are essential for your well-being. Addressing guilt involves acknowledging that you have the right to protect your space and that taking care of yourself is not selfish. Over time, as you practice setting and maintaining boundaries, these feelings of guilt will diminish. Boundaries should be flexible and adaptable to different situations. While it's important to have clear limits, it's also necessary to adjust them as needed based on changing circumstances. Flexibility allows you to navigate different scenarios while still honoring your core needs and values. It's about finding a balance that works for you and being willing to reassess your boundaries when necessary. Ultimately, setting healthy boundaries is a practice that empowers you to take control of your life and maintain your well-being. It involves understanding your needs, communicating them clearly, being consistent, and respecting both your own and others' limits. By embracing this practice, you create a healthier and more balanced life where your needs are met and your relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. Practicing self-respect is a fundamental component of a healthy, balanced life. It involves acknowledging and honoring your own values, needs, and boundaries while maintaining a sense of dignity and integrity. Self-respect is not about being perfect or always getting things right. It's about valuing yourself and treating yourself with kindness and fairness. To practice self-respect, it's essential to start by understanding and accepting your core values and principles. These values guide your decisions and behavior, shaping how you interact with others and how you navigate life's challenges. When you have a clear sense of what you stand for, it becomes easier to make choices that align with your beliefs and maintain a sense of personal integrity. This alignment helps you live authentically and confidently, knowing that your actions reflect your true self. Respecting yourself also means acknowledging and embracing your strengths and achievements. Take time to recognize and celebrate your accomplishments, both big and small. Whether it's a professional milestone, a personal victory, or simply overcoming a challenge, acknowledging your successes reinforces your sense of worth and boosts your self-esteem. This practice helps you build confidence and a positive self-image, which are essential for maintaining self-respect. Equally important is recognizing and addressing your weaknesses or areas for growth with compassion. Self-respect involves accepting that you are not perfect and that making mistakes is part of being human. Instead of criticizing yourself harshly, approach your imperfections with understanding and a willingness to improve. This balanced self-view allows you to maintain respect for yourself while striving for personal growth and development. Setting and maintaining personal boundaries is a crucial aspect of self-respect. Boundaries protect your well-being and ensure that your needs and limits are honored. Establishing clear boundaries involves communicating your needs and limits assertively and consistently. It's about knowing when to say no and standing up for yourself when necessary. By respecting your own boundaries and expecting others to do the same, you create a space where you can thrive and feel valued. Another key component of self-respect is practicing self-care. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health is a fundamental way of showing respect for yourself. This might involve engaging in activities that bring you joy, prioritizing rest and relaxation, and addressing your needs and desires. Self-care ensures that you have the energy and resilience to navigate life's challenges and maintain a sense of balance and well-being. Maintaining self-respect also involves handling criticism and feedback constructively. It's important to listen to feedback with an open mind while distinguishing between constructive criticism and unwarranted negativity. Use constructive feedback as an opportunity for growth and improvement, and let go of criticism that does not serve your well-being. By managing feedback in a balanced way, you protect your self-respect and continue to grow as an individual. Self-respect requires you to be honest with yourself and others. This honesty involves recognizing and addressing your own needs and desires without denying or suppressing them. It also means being truthful in your interactions with others, which fosters trust and respect in your relationships. Honest communication reflects self-respect and helps build genuine connections with others. It's also important to practice self-respect in the face of adversity. Life's challenges and setbacks can test your self-esteem and sense of worth. During these times, remind yourself of your strengths and resilience. Approach challenges with a mindset of growth and learning, and treat yourself with kindness and patience. By maintaining self-respect in difficult times, you reinforce your inner strength and ability to overcome obstacles. In essence, practicing self-respect is about honoring yourself, your values, and your needs. It involves acknowledging your strengths, accepting your imperfections, and setting boundaries that protect your well-being. By incorporating self-care, managing feedback, and practicing honesty, you build a foundation of respect that enhances your overall quality of life and fosters healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Embracing self-respect allows you to live authentically, confidently, and with a deep sense of personal integrity. Embracing assertiveness is a powerful skill that enables you to communicate your needs and desires confidently while respecting both yourself and others. It is about expressing your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly without being passive or aggressive. Assertiveness empowers you to advocate for yourself, establish healthy boundaries, and foster more effective and respectful relationships. To begin embracing assertiveness, it's essential to understand the distinction between assertiveness, passivity, and aggression. Passivity involves avoiding confrontation and failing to express your needs, often leading to frustration and resentment. Aggression, on the other hand, involves expressing your needs in a way that disregards the feelings and rights of others, which can damage relationships and create conflict. Assertiveness strikes a balance by allowing you to express yourself clearly and directly while remaining considerate of others. One of the first steps in developing assertiveness is to build self-awareness. Reflect on your communication style and how it affects your interactions. Notice when you tend to be passive or aggressive and consider the underlying reasons. This self-awareness helps you identify patterns and areas for improvement. Recognizing your triggers and understanding your emotional responses can guide you toward more assertive behavior. Effective communication is at the heart of assertiveness. Practice expressing your thoughts and feelings clearly and directly, using I statements to convey your perspective. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you might say, "I feel unheard when you interrupt me." This approach focuses on your experience rather than blaming or criticizing others. It fosters constructive dialogue and reduces the likelihood of defensive reactions. Another crucial aspect of assertiveness is active listening. When you engage in active listening, you give your full attention to the speaker, show empathy, and validate their feelings. This practice not only improves your communication, but also demonstrates respect for others. By listening attentively, you create a space for open and honest exchanges, which enhances mutual understanding and cooperation. Setting clear and respectful boundaries is a key element of assertiveness. Boundaries define your limits and ensure that your needs are met while respecting the needs of others. Communicate your boundaries assertively and without hesitation. For instance, if you need to limit your availability for work-related tasks outside office hours, state clearly, "I am not available for work after 6 p.m." Respecting your own boundaries and enforcing them consistently reinforces your assertiveness. Handling criticism and feedback constructively is also an important part of assertiveness. Approach feedback with an open mind and a willingness to learn. If the feedback is constructive, use it as an opportunity for growth. If it is unwarranted or overly negative, remain calm and assertive without becoming defensive. For example, you might say, "Thank you for your feedback. I'll consider your points, but I also need to address some aspects I feel are important." Assertiveness also involves managing conflicts effectively. When disagreements arise, approach them with a problem-solving mindset. Focus on finding common ground and addressing the issue rather than personalizing the conflict. Use assertive communication to express your concerns and seek solutions that work for both parties. This approach helps to resolve conflicts in a way that respects everyone's needs and maintains healthy relationships. Developing assertiveness requires practice and patience. Start by setting small, manageable goals and gradually work toward more challenging situations. Role-play scenarios or practice assertive communication in low-stakes environments to build confidence. Celebrate your successes and reflect on areas for improvement. Over time, assertiveness will become a natural part of your communication style. In summary, embracing assertiveness is about finding a balanced approach to expressing your needs and desires while respecting others. It involves self-awareness, effective communication, active listening, and setting clear boundaries. Handling criticism constructively and managing conflicts with a problem-solving mindset are also key components. By practicing assertiveness, you enhance your ability to advocate for yourself, foster healthier relationships, and navigate life's challenges with confidence and respect. Releasing the fear of rejection is a transformative process that can significantly enhance your personal and professional life. Fear of rejection often holds us back from pursuing our goals, expressing our true selves, and building meaningful relationships. Overcoming this fear involves understanding its roots, challenging limiting beliefs, and developing a mindset that embraces vulnerability and resilience. To begin with, it's important to recognize that fear of rejection is a natural and common experience. It stems from our deep-seated desire for acceptance and approval from others. This fear can be linked to past experiences where rejection led to feelings of inadequacy or hurt. Understanding that this fear is a part of the human experience helps you approach it with compassion rather than judgment. One effective way to release the fear of rejection is to reframe your perspective on rejection itself. Instead of viewing rejection as a personal failure or a reflection of your worth, see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Rejection often provides valuable feedback and can lead to new opportunities that you might not have otherwise encountered. By shifting your perspective, you can approach rejection with curiosity and openness rather than fear. Challenging limiting beliefs is another crucial step in overcoming the fear of rejection. Often this fear is rooted in deep-seated beliefs about yourself or your worth. These beliefs might include thoughts such as, "I'm not good enough," or "If they reject me, it means I'm unworthy." To challenge these beliefs, start by identifying them and questioning their validity. Ask yourself whether these beliefs are based on facts or simply assumptions. Replace negative beliefs with affirmations that reinforce your value and capabilities. For example, remind yourself, "I am worthy of love and respect, regardless of others' opinions." Developing resilience is key to managing the fear of rejection. Resilience involves building the ability to bounce back from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook. This means acknowledging that rejection is a part of life and does not define your overall worth or potential. Strengthen your resilience by practicing self-care, focusing on your strengths, and setting realistic goals. Cultivate a mindset that views challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth, rather than as indicators of failure. Another effective strategy is to embrace vulnerability. Fear of rejection often leads us to protect ourselves by avoiding situations where rejection might occur. However, embracing vulnerability involves taking risks and being open to the possibility of rejection while staying true to yourself. This could mean expressing your true feelings, pursuing a new opportunity, or sharing your ideas with others. By embracing vulnerability, you allow yourself to experience genuine connections and growth, even if it involves the risk of rejection. Building self-confidence is also essential in releasing the fear of rejection. Confidence comes from recognizing your strengths, achievements, and unique qualities. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem and reinforce your sense of self-worth. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and encourage you. As your confidence grows, your fear of rejection will diminish, and you will be more willing to take risks and pursue your goals. It's also helpful to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you face rejection or setbacks. Recognize that rejection is not a reflection of your value, but rather a part of the journey toward achieving your goals. Offer yourself encouragement and reassurance, and remember that everyone experiences rejection at some point. Finally, take gradual steps to confront and manage your fear of rejection. Start by putting yourself in low-risk situations where you can practice handling rejection in a controlled environment. For example, you might start by asking for small favors or expressing your opinions in a safe setting. As you build confidence and experience positive outcomes, you will gradually become more comfortable with the idea of rejection and less fearful of it. In essence, releasing the fear of rejection involves reframing your perspective, challenging limiting beliefs, developing resilience, embracing vulnerability, and building self-confidence. By practicing self-compassion and gradually confronting your fears, you can reduce the impact of rejection on your life and open yourself up to new opportunities and experiences. Embracing this process will empower you to live more fully and authentically, free from the constraints of fear. Prioritizing self-care is a vital practice for maintaining overall well-being and ensuring that you are able to lead a fulfilling and balanced life. Self-care involves taking deliberate actions to nurture your physical, emotional, and mental health, and it is essential for sustaining energy, resilience, and a sense of personal satisfaction. By incorporating self-care into your routine, you can improve your quality of life and enhance your ability to cope with life's challenges. To start with, self-care begins with understanding the importance of meeting your own needs. Often people neglect self-care because they are focused on fulfilling the needs of others or managing multiple responsibilities. However, taking care of yourself is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Prioritizing self-care ensures that you have the physical and emotional resources to handle your responsibilities effectively and maintain a sense of balance and well-being. One fundamental aspect of self-care is physical health. This includes maintaining a healthy diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring adequate sleep. A balanced diet provides the necessary nutrients to fuel your body and mind, while regular physical activity helps to reduce stress, improve mood, and increase overall energy levels. Prioritizing sleep is equally important, as it allows your body to rest and recover. Establishing a consistent sleep routine and creating a restful environment can significantly enhance your physical health and overall well-being. Emotional self-care is another crucial component. This involves recognizing and addressing your emotional needs, which may include finding healthy ways to express your feelings, seeking support from friends or a therapist, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises can help manage stress and promote emotional stability. It is important to take time for yourself and engage in activities that recharge and rejuvenate you, whether that be spending time in nature, pursuing a hobby, or simply relaxing with a good book. Mental self-care involves nurturing your cognitive well-being and maintaining a positive mindset. This includes setting realistic goals, managing stress, and engaging in activities that stimulate your mind and foster personal growth. Engaging in lifelong learning, pursuing new interests, and challenging yourself intellectually can contribute to a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Additionally, managing stress through effective time management and problem-solving techniques can help prevent burnout and maintain mental clarity. Incorporating self-care into your daily routine requires intentionality and planning. It can be helpful to set aside specific times for self-care activities and make them a non-negotiable part of your schedule. This might involve creating a daily or weekly self-care plan that includes activities such as exercise, relaxation, or social time. Setting boundaries to protect your self-care time is also important, as it ensures that you have dedicated moments to focus on your own needs without being overwhelmed by external demands. It is also essential to recognize that self-care is not a one-time event, but an ongoing practice. Your needs may change over time, and it is important to regularly assess and adjust your self-care practices accordingly. Be flexible and adaptable in your approach, and listen to your body and mind to determine what you need at different stages of your life. Finally, self-compassion plays a key role in effective self-care. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you face challenges or setbacks. Avoid self-criticism and instead offer yourself encouragement and support. Practicing self-compassion allows you to approach self-care with a positive mindset and reinforces your commitment to nurturing your well-being. In essence, prioritizing self-care is about taking deliberate and consistent actions to support your physical, emotional, and mental health. By understanding the importance of self-care, incorporating healthy practices into your routine, and being compassionate toward yourself, you can enhance your overall well-being and improve your ability to navigate life's challenges. Embracing self-care as an integral part of your life empowers you to live more fully and with greater resilience, ultimately leading to a more balanced and satisfying existence.